Hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm here about to water my plants. This right here is this one is a golden pothos. And the name we gave it is His. His was the first one of these plants that we got, and you can see how it has grown. So today I'm gonna go ahead and water it. I like to do the bottom watering just to eliminate any type of fungus gnats. So as you can see, the soil, it is dry. Make the water. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the sink, and I do add a little bit of hydrogen peroxide. Just put a little bit in there. And the water is going to just come up through the bottom. It has a hole already in the bottom. So also did some cutlings, or however you say it. Took some from his. I cut some off of his and I placed into another pot. And I'm going to show you the growth on that one. And this is the plant that I took off his. Well, the cutling I took off of his. And look at how big it has grown. So I must be doing something right. Yes. This one doesn't need watered. I just watered this one, I want to say, last week. I'm not going to water the miniature his. And I'm going to go show you some more plants that I have. So pretty. Look at those colors. Okay, you guys, this is hers. Yes, this is my plant called hers. And it's a Manjula pothos. So, I want to say this was the second one we got. And it hasn't had any issues either. And it has just grown tremendously. It's very full and thick. I love the color variations on the leaves. Look at that. Beautiful. And you guys, these are so easy to take care of. All I have to do is put them in the light and water them. You guys, sometimes I talk to them too, but that's neither here nor there. And I will put on some music for them too. And, you know, let them vibe out. I don't need to water it today because I watered this one last week as well. So yes, get into it. All right, you guys, this is another one of my pothos plants I have. I'm wasting all my dirt, making a mess. It's a neon pothos, you guys, and we named this one Apple. I named it Apple because of the color. It looks like a green apple. You see the color? Very pretty. So I haven't had any issues with this one. This one is torn because when I first got it, I was trying to repot it. And I got too close to our rose bush, and our rose bush snagged it. So it's no issues with this plant. It's just a war room from a rosebush vine. So yeah, but look at it. It's beautiful. I think this is the largest leaf on it right here. So yeah, it has a little bit of something going on right there. I'm not sure what that is. I have to read up on that to see what's going on. But the rest of the leaves are looking great. It has a little bit of grow out over here. You see it has an arm growing. I try to give them enough space to where they're able to grow how they want. And here's a little cutting I took off of Apple. And as you can see, it's thriving as well. Yes, indeed, it is. And I don't need to water the soil. As you can see, it's damp. Watered this last week as well, and yeah, very pretty. And this is the last of my plants that I have. This is a rubber plant. Let's see what the real name of it is. It's a green peperomia. And I think I call it rubber. Anyway, I've had this plant for a while. It doesn't grow fast at all. As you can see, it's a little dusty. I probably need to, well, I will go ahead and dust it off and everything. I guess I could go ahead and water it too. But yeah, this is pretty low maintenance. Some leaves did fall off, and I think that was in the growth phase. Because I just noticed that the leaves were falling into the pot, and I was just like, oh goodness, I know I was watering it correctly, and it's been sitting in the same spot, so nothing had changed. So the only thing I came up with is that it was in the growth phase. The leaves that were falling off were needed to fall off. So yeah, it was nothing wrong with the plant. So yes. Very thick and hard, so yeah. But I love the color, very green, and it adds to my collection. I'm gonna go over here and check on his and see what's going on. See, has the water gotten inside, and see what the water level is. Okay, still, let me see if I can focus in here, you guys, so you can see where the water may have risen to. Okay, that's the water seeping in from the bottom. I have a couple of more tips for you guys before I leave you. On this pot, I was able to go ahead and dip this plant into the water, and what I did was just took it out of the water just now and put it on top like this. Just set it up there so that the excess water can drain. And as you can see, just from bottom watering it, it can come up to the top like this. I had to add more water into the sink because it wasn't coming up enough. As you can see, the water is just now coming up, so I will go ahead and take his out. I don't want the topsoil to get wet, so it's time to take his out of the water. Okay, I just took his out of the water and set it on top to let the water drain out. That's good. So yeah, you do want to try to monitor the plants while they're in the sink, just so that it won't rise up too much. So yes, you guys, that's how I do my watering of my plants. I'm gonna go ahead and dust the leaves a little bit. All looking good. Sorry. All right, you guys. So you saw I just broke this leaf off when I was dusting off my plant. And so I haven't tried this before and replant it. So first I'm going to dip it into some of this right here, some rooting powder. And I have some in the top. I poured some in the top. So I'm just going to dip. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add water to it and then place this into the pot. I'm just going to add a little water to this pot right here. Not too much. Just enough to get the soil a little wet. I don't want to make a mess. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and position this how I want it. Well, actually, I guess I need to just take my finger and make a hole. Like that. I'm really trying to get it in there good. So yeah, I'm just gonna monitor it and see if it actually lives. I guess I won't be too disappointed if it doesn't, because I was just gonna throw it away. I had it in the trash can, and I said, hold up, let me see if I can save this. Save this little, because it's healthy. This is the end of my video, you guys. I wanted to show you how I take care of my plant collection, and hopefully maybe you learned something. But this is how I take care of my house plants. You guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.